At least 200 people watched the Queen give birth. Royal births used to be quite an affair. Childbirth pain was believed to be punishment for original sin. Midwives swore not to steal the afterbirth for witchcraft. Unsanitary conditions caused deadly infections. Here are more unsettling facts. 1. Queens were expected to give birth in front of an audience. Royal births were important political events. They could affect the future of a nation. People worried if a birth meant success or failure for the monarchy. So royal births were a big public concern. When Marie Antoinette gave birth in 1778, 200 people witnessed it. The doctor yelled,
"The Queen is giving birth."
Then hundreds rushed into the dark room. The king ordered tapestries around her bed to be secured. He worried the frenzied crowd would pull them down. Marie Antoinette fainted from the heat. People climbed on furniture to see the heir. 2. Midwives had to swear an oath. They promised not to keep anything from the birth. The placenta or cord could be used in witchcraft. If they broke the oath, they would be tortured or burned alive. 3. Breastfeeding was considered vulgar. Most royal mothers did not breastfeed their babies. It was considered distasteful and a commoner's task. But some queens, like Victoria, defied this tradition. 4. Male doctors were banned from royal births. For centuries, only female midwives delivered royal babies. Male doctors were seen as inappropriate. This changed in the 18th century. 5. Childbirth pain was believed to be punishment for original sin. The Bible said women would suffer during childbirth. This was punishment for Eve's disobedience. So royal mothers were expected to suffer stoically. 6. Queen Victoria began using pain relief during childbirth. She had 9 children. For her 8th birth, a doctor gave her chloroform. It soothed her beyond measure, but asking for pain relief was controversial. Some believed women deserved the pain. It was their burden to bear. 7. Medieval people had mistaken beliefs about making babies. They didn't know sperm determined a baby's sex. If the heir was female, they blamed the mother. Some thought diet could influence gender. Experts said lying in could help produce a boy. They thought a baby's sex was decided at birth, so they tried to influence it during pregnancy. 8. Even queens gave birth in unsanitary conditions. Hygiene in the past was truly awful. Queen Isabella of Castile bathed only twice in her life, at birth and on her wedding day. Unsanitary conditions caused infections like puerperal fever. It killed mothers and sometimes babies. Jane Seymour died from it in the 1500s after birthing Henry VIII's heir. To prevent sickness, doctors created herbal remedies. Caudle was made of eggs, cream, porridge, and alcohol. It was supposed to give expecting royal mothers strength, but they still had to write wills before birth. 9. The royal father was traditionally absent. Prince Philip missed Prince Charles's 30-hour birth in 1948. He played squash to pass the time. Philip later attended Prince Edward's birth in 1964. He was the first male royal present for a delivery.